This is Will Nunziata, New York City-based director and creator of theater, television, and film. And today I am thrilled to be speaking with acclaimed guitarist and composer, LIZ HOGG. But before we get to our interview, here is a sneak peek at the incredible talent of Liz. Well, hello, Liz. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good, thank you. Doing so much better now that I'm speaking with you. And I'm so excited that the audience got a little sneak peek of just one genre that you play. But I want to start from the very beginning, a very good place to start with you, Liz. Where were you born and when did you realize that you had such a love of the guitar?
I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and I was around 7 or 8 when I realized I wanted to learn guitar. I was always listening to music and loved music, but I was drawn to the guitar because it was in most of the music I listened to, and I realized that you could perform entire songs with it, either by yourself or with other people. So it seemed like the most versatile and like complete instrument to learn. So that's the main reason I was drawn to it.
I love it. And when did you realize that in addition to playing guitar, you loved composing your own music?
I always wanted to do that, and I didn't really start till I was 14. Just because I think I needed to learn how to like play first pretty well. So yeah, around the age of 14, but I always wanted to do it. It was always a goal.
That's amazing. Well, speaking of goals, I'm sure you had a lot of them fulfilled with all of the amazing venues that you've been able to play. Are there any or one in particular, a certain performance that sticks up to you as a bucket list moment that you were able to kind of check off that was a really cool moment for you?
There have been lots, like for very different reasons, but if I had to pick one, it's always great to like say you played at Carnegie Hall. So I did get to play there a couple times. So that might be one.
That's
yeah,
amazing.
just because
Well, Liz,
it's such
I'm
a
with
famous
you.
venue.
Listen, as a performer, when I headlined there with my brother a few years ago, when I was in my singing days, I mean, that's something that no one will ever be able to take away from you. And just to be on that stage and thinking about, right, all of the performers and musicians that have played it before you.
Right.
Liz, my final question for you, and actually before I get to it, I want to let everyone know, for more on the amazing Liz, you can read more about her right below this video. Liz, obviously this has been a tough time for all humans, especially artists. What were you able to do during this pandemic thus far that has been able to kind of keep your creative juices flowing? And if they were able to flow, well, are there any songs that you've composed that you're excited to release soon?
Well, so the first answer is one thing that kept me going just in terms of like making a living was switching all my teaching to remote. So I was able to at least keep that part of my income mostly. Performance-wise, that took a hit, obviously, but I did get into live streaming and I kind of started to like doing that. And I kind of want to keep doing that when I have the time. And that helped keep me creative, like still being able to perform even in, an online capacity. I really did not write much over the pandemic though. I'm like slowly starting my second solo album, but I basically just got a few songs started. I really need to dive into that. So I've just been so busy with other projects. But I hope to have that done soon and get a lot of work done on that early next year.
Well, that's amazing, Liz. And I'm so excited you're coming on board FENIX, where one of their big key points that I'm most excited about for musicians like yourself is their live streaming. And I'm so excited to finally meet you. And I'm so grateful for your time today. Thank you, Liz.